What if I told you there are clear, observable signs, habits even, that people who not only live long but thrive into their 90s and beyond consistently exhibit? It's a question many of us ponder, especially as we navigate the second half of life. We often witness the painful reality of friends or family members losing their vitality, their sharpness, their joy, long before their time. And it makes us wonder about our own future. Will we be healthy, active, and independent well into our later years? Or will we find ourselves struggling, wishing we had known the secrets to a truly vibrant old age? The fear of decline, of losing one's independence, is very real. But what if these secrets aren't grand, unreachable feats, but simple, everyday choices that, when woven together, paint a picture of extraordinary longevity and well-being? In this video, we're going to dive deep into 6 specific habits that aren't just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. We'll explore practical ways you can start incorporating these habits today, no matter your current age or fitness level, to not just survive but truly flourish well into your 9th and 10th decades. These aren't just theories. They're patterns observed in centenarians and superagers across the globe. You might already be doing some of them, and others might surprise you with their simplicity and profound impact. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about your own potential for a long, joyful life. So, let's begin this journey of discovery. Right here, right now. By looking at the very first powerful habit that truly sets the stage for a long and vibrant life. It's all about movement, but not in the way you might typically think about exercise. We're talking about mindful movement, and it's a cornerstone for anyone aiming for a healthy long life. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, unless that's what you genuinely love and it brings you joy. Instead, it's about consistent, enjoyable movement integrated into your daily life. Think about the people you know who are truly spry in their 80s and 90s. They're often the ones still gardening, dancing, walking their dog, or simply moving about their home with ease and purpose. This isn't about sweating it out in a gym for hours. It's about keeping your joints fluid, your muscles strong enough to support your balance, and your heart healthy without feeling like a burdensome chore. It's about finding ways to move that make you feel good, that align with your daily routine and preferences. For example, daily walks are incredibly powerful, even 15 to 20 minutes a day. Perhaps split into 2 shorter walks can make a world of difference. It clears your head, gets your blood flowing, and strengthens your legs, which is crucial for maintaining mobility and preventing falls. Find a local park, a scenic path, or simply enjoy exploring your neighborhood on foot. Gardening is another fantastic way to combine physical activity with mental well-being. Bending, stretching, lifting light bags of soil. It's a full-body workout disguised as a delightful hobby. Then there's dancing, whether it's formal classes, a social dance, or just putting on your favorite music and moving freely in your living room. Dancing is joyful, excellent for balance, and fantastic for cognitive function as you remember steps and sequences. Gentle practices like stretching, yoga, or Tai Chi are wonderful for improving flexibility, balance, and reducing stiffness. There are countless free videos online tailored specifically for seniors, offering gentle modifications for every level. Even 5 minutes of gentle stretching in the morning can make a world of difference in how you feel throughout the day. And let's not underestimate the power of everyday household chores. Sweeping, vacuuming, dusting, or even doing laundry keep you moving and active, turning everyday tasks into opportunities for mindful movement. The key here is consistency and enjoyment. If it feels like a burden, you won't stick with it. Find what you genuinely enjoy. Maybe it's a social walking group or a dance class with friends. Listen to your body. 2. Some days you might feel more energetic. Other days a gentle stroll is perfect. The goal is to avoid prolonged periods of sitting and to find ways to move that bring you joy and help you maintain your independence and strength. The people who reach their 90s with grace aren't necessarily Olympians. They are simply people who never stopped moving. They found ways to integrate physical activity naturally into their lives, seeing it not as a task, but as a fundamental part of their day, just like eating or sleeping. This consistent, mindful movement nourishes not just your body, but your spirit, keeping you engaged with the world around you and truly living in your space. And this leads us to something just as crucial. Something often overlooked in the pursuit of longevity and truly thriving in your later years, a sense of purpose and deep social connection. When you look at the diets of the longest living people on Earth, one common thread emerges: a diet rich in plants. This doesn't mean you have to become a strict vegetarian or vegan overnight, but it does mean prioritizing fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. These foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that protect your cells from damage, reduce inflammation, and support healthy aging from the inside out. It's about nourishing your body with what it truly needs, not just filling it up. Think vibrant colors on your plate, diverse textures, and food that comes from the earth, not from a factory. For instance, you can significantly increase your vegetable intake by simply aiming to make vegetables the largest portion of your plate at every meal. Experiment with different cooking methods. Roasting brings out their natural sweetness, steaming preserves nutrients, and stir-frying makes for quick, delicious meals. Try adding spinach to your eggs, bell peppers to your sandwiches, or extra broccoli to your pasta. Remember, frozen vegetables are just as nutritious and incredibly convenient. Incorporating legumes regularly is another powerful step. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas are powerhouses of protein and fiber. You can add them to soups, salads, stews, or even make your own hummus. They're inexpensive, versatile, and incredibly filling, helping you feel satisfied and energized. When it comes to grains, choose whole grains over refined ones. Swap white bread for whole wheat, white rice for brown rice or quinoa, and sugary breakfast cereals for steel-cut oatmeal. Whole grains provide sustained energy, help regulate blood sugar levels, and contribute important fiber to your diet. For snacking, a handful of nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, or flax seeds provides healthy fats, fiber, and protein. They're excellent for heart health and can keep you feeling satisfied between meals, preventing unhealthy cravings. Prioritize fruits for natural sweetness and a boost of antioxidants. Enjoy a variety of colorful fruits. Berries, apples, oranges, and bananas are all fantastic choices. Always choose whole fruit over fruit juice, as the whole fruit retains its essential fiber, which is vital for digestion and satiety. Lastly, and crucially, hydrate with water. Often overlooked, adequate water intake is crucial for every bodily function, from digestion to cognitive function. Carry a reusable water bottle and sip throughout the day. Herbal teas are also a great way to stay hydrated and can offer additional health benefits. Conversely, limit highly processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats. These contribute to inflammation, weight gain, and chronic diseases. Focus on cooking at home more often, using fresh, wholesome ingredients. The long livers aren't counting calories or following restrictive fad diets. Instead, they embrace a philosophy of eating real, whole foods, often grown locally, and prepared simply. They eat until they are about 80% full, rather than stuffed, and they enjoy their meals with family and friends. This isn't about deprivation. It's about abundance and appreciating the incredible bounty nature provides. It's about building a strong, resilient body that can carry you through decades of activity and joy. And speaking of resilience and carrying through, the next habit is something that utterly underpins all of this: And yet so many of us shortchange ourselves on it, often without realizing the profound consequences prioritizing quality sleep. We often view sleep as a luxury, or simply something that happens, but it's arguably one of the most critical components of healthy aging. While we sleep, our bodies repair cells, consolidate memories, regulate hormones, and clear out waste products from our brains. Chronic sleep deprivation, even just a little bit each night, can significantly impact cognitive function, mood, immune system strength, and even increase the risk of serious health conditions. People who live past 90 with their minds sharp and bodies relatively strong consistently make quality sleep a non-negotiable part of their daily routine. It's not just about the number of hours, though 7 to 9 hours is generally recommended for adults. It's about the quality of those hours. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule is paramount. Go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, your circadian rhythm, which profoundly influences your energy and alertness throughout the day. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine is also incredibly helpful. About an hour before bed, start winding down. This could involve reading a physical book, not on a screen, which emits stimulating blue light, taking a warm bath, listening to calming music, or practicing gentle stretches. Avoid stimulating activities like intense exercise, emotionally charged conversations, or watching upsetting news programs right before bed. Optimizing your sleep environment is key to uninterrupted rest. Make your bedroom as dark, quiet, and cool as possible. Block out light with blackout curtains. Use earplugs if needed. And set your thermostat to a comfortable temperature, typically cooler than daytime settings. Somewhere between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit is often recommended. Limit screen time before bed, as the blue light from phones, tablets, and computers can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that signals your body it's time to sleep. Try to put all devices away at least an hour before bedtime, perhaps charging them outside the bedroom entirely. Be mindful of your diet and drink habits closer to bedtime. Avoid heavy meals, excessive caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. While alcohol might initially make you feel sleepy, it actually disrupts sleep quality later in the night, leading to fragmented rest. Getting natural light exposure during the day also supports good sleep. Exposing yourself to bright natural light, especially in the morning, helps reinforce your circadian rhythm, signaling to your body when to be awake and when to be sleepy. Take a morning walk or have your coffee near a window. Finally, managing stress is a huge factor for sleep. Worry and anxiety are common sleep disruptors. Incorporate stress-reducing practices into your day, such as mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing exercises, or journaling. We'll delve deeper into stress management in a moment, but understand its immediate impact on your ability to rest deeply and restoratively. Those vibrant nonagenarians often speak of the importance of getting their rest. They treat sleep with the reverence it deserves, understanding that it's not simply an absence of activity, but an active, restorative process vital for true vitality. It's the silent healer, the daily reset button that prepares you for another day of purpose, connection, and movement. And speaking of managing the challenges that life inevitably throws our way, and maintaining that inner calm and resilience, this brings us to the next profound habit that truly distinguishes those who thrive in their later years. It's clear that our physical and mental health are deeply intertwined, and one of the biggest threats to both, especially as we age, isn't always obvious. It's an insidious force that can erode our well-being if left unchecked. So, let's talk about another cornerstone habit that our long-living friends consistently demonstrate: developing robust stress management and resilience. Life will always throw curveballs: illness, loss, financial worries, global events. These are unavoidable parts of the human experience. What differentiates those who thrive into their 90s from those who don't is often not the absence of stress, but their ability to manage it effectively and bounce back from adversity. Chronic stress is a silent killer. It elevates cortisol levels, inflames the body, and wears down vital systems, accelerating aging at a cellular level. People who live long and well aren't immune to life's difficulties, but they possess a remarkable resilience, a capacity to adapt, to find perspective, and to cultivate inner peace amidst chaos. There are many practical ways to cultivate this resilience. Mindfulness and meditation, even for just a few minutes a day, can significantly reduce stress. Focused breathing or a guided meditation can make a huge difference. There are many free apps and online resources tailored for beginners. It's about observing your thoughts without judgment and gently returning to the present moment. Deep breathing exercises are incredibly powerful too. When stress hits, our breathing often becomes shallow. Learning to take slow, deep breaths. Perhaps using the 4-7-8 technique, inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 7, exhale for 8 can calm your nervous system almost instantly. Practice it throughout the day, not just when you feel stressed. Spending time in nature also has profound stress-reducing effects. A walk in the park, sitting by a lake, or simply tending to a few houseplants can lower blood pressure and improve mood. This goes hand in hand with our earlier discussion on mindful movement. Practicing gratitude regularly, reflecting on what you are grateful for, even small things, can shift your perspective from negativity to positivity. Keep a gratitude journal or simply spend a few minutes each day thinking about things that bring you joy. Setting boundaries and learning to say no is crucial for protecting your time and energy. It's a powerful act of self-care to decline commitments that overwhelm you or don't align with your priorities. Don't be afraid to seek support. Talk about your worries with a trusted friend, family member, or professional counselor. Sharing your burdens can lighten them considerably. And remember our discussion about social connection. It's a two-way street where support flows both ways. Finally, cultivating hobbies and creative outlets provides an escape from stress and a sense of accomplishment. Engaging in activities you love, painting, writing, playing music, knitting, woodworking allows for healthy emotional expression. The individuals who truly flourish in their later years have learned that controlling their reactions to circumstances is often more important than controlling the circumstances themselves. They understand that inner peace isn't the absence of trouble, but the presence of calm in the midst of it. This ability to navigate life's storms with grace and a steady hand isn't just good for mental well-being. It literally helps preserve your physical health, protecting your heart and brain from the damaging effects of chronic worry. And this brings us to our 6th, and perhaps most exciting, habit. One that ensures your longevity is not just about years, but about continued vitality and joy. This final habit is all about keeping your incredible mind sharp and engaged through lifelong learning and cognitive engagement. Your brain, just like your muscles, thrives on stimulation. Those who live long, sharp lives don't retire their minds. They actively seek new challenges, new information, and new ways of thinking. This isn't about formal education necessarily, but about curiosity, adaptability, and a genuine love for learning. Keeping your brain active helps maintain cognitive function, improves memory, and can even build cognitive reserve, giving you a buffer against age-related decline. The non-agenarians you meet who are truly with it are often those who are still learning a new language, mastering a new skill, engaging in stimulating conversations, or avidly reading. One excellent way to do this is to learn a new skill. This could be anything from playing a musical instrument, learning to paint, taking up photography, or even mastering a new cooking technique. The process of acquiring a new skill creates new neural pathways in your brain. Keeping it nimble, read regularly and diversely, beyond just keeping up with the news. Delve into different genres, non-fiction topics, or classic literature. Reading exposes you to new ideas and strengthens your vocabulary and comprehension. Engage in brain games and puzzles like crossword puzzles, Sudoku, jigsaw puzzles, and strategy board games. These all challenge your mind in different ways, improving problem-solving skills and memory. Consider learning a new language. Even learning a few phrases can be incredibly stimulating for your brain, and there are many free apps and online resources available to help you get started. Stay curious and actively ask questions. Don't stop questioning the world around you. Watch documentaries, listen to educational podcasts, and engage in meaningful discussions with others. Teaching or mentoring others is a powerful way to solidify your own understanding and keep your knowledge fresh, while also tying back into our discussion on purpose and social connection. Travel and explore new environments whenever possible. Experiencing new places, cultures, and situations forces your brain to adapt and process new information, keeping it agile and flexible. Finally, embrace technology. Learning how to use a new app, a smartphone, or even social media platforms to connect with family can provide mental stimulation and keep you connected to the modern world. The people who truly flourish in their 90s and beyond view life as a continuous classroom. They never stop asking, "What if?" or "How does that work?" Their minds remain supple and engaged, always open to new ideas and experiences. It's this mental nimbleness that allows them to adapt to changes, maintain their independence, and truly appreciate the richness of a long life. So, there you have it. 6 profound habits that consistently appear in the lives of those remarkable individuals who don't just live long, but live truly vibrant, fulfilling lives well past their 90th birthdays. We've talked about the power of consistent, mindful movement, finding your unique purpose and nurturing deep social connections, embracing a plant-heavy, whole foods diet, prioritizing truly restorative sleep, developing robust ways to manage the inevitable stresses of life, and keeping your incredible mind sharp and engaged through lifelong learning. These aren't daunting tasks. They are invitations. Invitations to rethink how you approach each day, each meal, each interaction. Remember, small, consistent changes truly create monumental shifts over time. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick one habit that resonates most with you right now and commit to making a small, sustainable change. Perhaps it's adding an extra serving of vegetables to your dinner tonight, or committing to a 15-minute walk tomorrow morning, or simply setting a consistent bedtime. Every step, no matter how small, is a step towards a longer, healthier, and happier you. The surprising truth I promised at the beginning. It's simply this: you already possess everything you need. The capacity for these habits, the power to make these choices, resides entirely within you. It's not about expensive supplements or miracle cures. It's about conscious living, consistent effort, and a belief in your own ability to shape your future. Your body and mind are incredibly resilient, designed to thrive, and they respond magnificently to care and intention. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits do you already practice? And which one are you most excited to incorporate into your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire someone else on their own journey to a long and vibrant life. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical advice and inspiration to help you live your very best life at every age. Keep moving, keep learning, keep connecting. And remember, the best years are always ahead when you choose to live them fully.